Hello YouTube, this is Lachlan T1984 from Melbourne, Australia, and today I'm going to talk about something I just got for Christmas. This is the Bose AE2w Bluetooth headset. Just a pair of stereo headphones that have Bluetooth support. My parents bought me these as a Christmas gift. They're fairly standard headphones. They look big, and they are quite big, but they're also quite flat. They have quite a low profile. Unlike my Audio-Technica ATH-ANC9 headphones, these have quite a thin, sort of low profile. They don't stick out very far from your head when you wear them, though they are quite big. They're also very comfortable, of course. They have a rechargeable battery in them, and they came with a little connector that plugs into the little tiny micro USB socket on the bottom there. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm not aiming this very well. There's a little socket there you plug the charging cord into. These can also be used as wired headphones, and the way you do that is you actually remove this little Bluetooth control module here. You basically slide that off, and I'll see if I can do it. It's not going to be easy to do, and the lighting isn't very good here, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Oh, there we go. You slide that off, and then you're left with this tiny little module that just clips onto the side. And the headphones also came with this cable, which has that end that plugs into the headphones, and then this is the cable that we will plug into, say, well, anything that has a 3.5mm connection, like a tape recorder or a CD player or an iPod. The cord is quite lengthy, actually. I haven't used these headphones with the cord, but I'd imagine that the sound quality is very good. And then, when you want to use the Bluetooth module, you just insert it into the base, and you just click it in. And I think that's reinstalled. Yes. That's how you release it, and then you just slide it in like that, and then it just clicks in. The controls on the little Bluetooth module are very simple. You have down the bottom there, you have a power switch, the volume up and down buttons, and then at the top here, just there, you have a multifunction button. You can have two devices simultaneously connected to this headset at one time. So, for example, what this means is I can have this headset paired to my iMac and my iPhone at the exact same time, which you'd expect, but when I turn the headphones on, as long as Bluetooth is turned on both devices, the headphones will connect to the two devices simultaneously. Now, of course, only one device can play sound through the headphones at a time. But let's say that I'm listening to some music in iTunes on the iMac, and then somebody calls me on my iPhone. In theory, what should happen is that if I'm listening to music on the iPhone and then I get a call, I should just be able to press the button on the top of the headset here and answer the call. And I have a funny feeling it will even pause the music in iTunes, although I haven't actually had too many people ring me on my iPhone when I've been listening to music in iTunes, so I can't really test that out. But this button on the top of the phone here, on the top of the headset here, can be used to answer and reject calls. You can also use it to control your music playback. So if you've got this headset paired to your iPhone, you can press that button to start and pause your music. If you press it twice quickly, it'll jump back to the beginning of the currently playing song, or jump to the previous, or no, you press the button twice quickly and it jumps you to the next song. If you press it 3 times quickly, it'll jump you back to the previous song. And this is quite cool because what this means is, as long as my iPhone is on and Bluetooth is on, I can be anywhere in the house. I can pick the headphones up, turn them on, and press the button, and immediately I can start listening to my music on the iPhone without having to get the iPhone out and plug my headphones in. This audio control can also be used to control iTunes on my computer. If you're using Windows, I expect you will also be able to use the button to control playback in something like Windows Media Player or Real Player or Winamp if you use it, or other media players like VLC Media Player. What's really interesting though is when I turn the headphones on, iTunes will open up on my computer. Even if it wasn't previously open, it opens up. Funnily enough though, even when it does open, it doesn't actually come up into the foreground, it just opens but the window doesn't come up. I don't quite know why it does that. Even if I don't press the multifunction button, if I just turn the headphones on, iTunes will open up. These headphones also provide some basic beep tone feedback, which is good for you if you just need to quickly determine what the headphones are doing. So when you turn the headphones on, you'll hear kind of an ascending 4-note little tone until it goes dee 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 dee, just to tell you that it's turned on. And you also hear a little bleep that tells you when the headphones are connected to your device. So I'll turn the headphones on. I don't think you'll hear the beeps, but let me turn them on anyway. We'll see if the camera can pick it up. It might not though. Let's just see if this works. I don't think the microphone picked that up, but if you were wearing the headphones and you turned them on, you would have heard a 4 ascending notes play, then a little bloop noise to say that the headphones are connected to my computer. And of course iTunes would have started up. I've turned the headphones off now. When you turn them on, you get 2 little lights that come on. If I can push the switch. You've got 2 lights on. The green light indicates your battery status and the blue light indicates Bluetooth status. And as you can see, my camera isn't focusing. And the lights have gone off. We just turn the headphones off to conserve the batteries. I've been using these headphones for just over a week now, and I must say they're very impressive. The sound quality is amazing. The headphones produce a lot of bass. The sound quality is really quite outstanding when you use them. I haven't, as I say, used them as regular wired headphones, but I imagine the sound quality is also pretty good. The whole thing I really like about these headphones is the whole convenience of being able to turn them on and listen to music or podcasts or the audio and YouTube videos anywhere in the house without having to carry my iPhone with me. Of course, it's no hardship to carry the iPhone, but generally I prefer to use my computer than use my iPhone anyway. I've also used these headphones a couple of times when talking with people on Skype. They do have a microphone on them on the side there, which you might be able to see. Or maybe not. There it is, right at the top left there. I suppose this is just a limitation of the Bluetooth standard, but I find that when I'm using the microphone to talk to people and hearing people talk to me back, the audio quality is degraded quite seriously compared to when you're just listening to music. Like if you were to talk to somebody using these headphones and listen to music in iTunes at the same time, not only would the music play back in mono, but it's sampled at a very low sampling frequency. So the sound quality, it sounds like a very low quality MP3 file. And I suspect this is just a limitation of Bluetooth. But when talking with a friend of mine on Skype, they have actually complained of the audio quality not being very good. And I admit that it's not fantastic, but it's good enough, I think, for most conversations by phone, really. But what's really important, though, is the sound quality you get when listening to music, and the sound quality is fantastic. The other thing that I really like about this headset is when it's connected to my iPhone will tell me how much charge is in the headset's battery. It displays a little icon on the status bar at the top of the iPhone screen, and it will tell me if my battery is charged or not. It gives you a percentage of how much charge is in the battery. Because I use VoiceOver on my iPhone, it will read that information out to me. So, for anyone out there who is blind or vision impaired and looking for a pair of Bluetooth headphones to use with the iPhone, I definitely recommend these. And what with the beep feedback that the headphones give you when you turn them on and pair them with a device and what have you, they are quite usable by someone who is totally blind. You don't need to rely on the little lights on the headset. It also gives you an auditory warning when the battery is going flat. It's not possible for me to demonstrate the sound quality of these headphones just because of the nature of this video, but I give these headphones, I'd say, a 9 out of 10. I'd give them a 10 out of 10 if the battery life lasted a bit longer. The battery life is quoted as being around 7 hours, which is quite good, but I like devices that have long life batteries. But overall, I'm very happy with this headset. I definitely recommend it. I don't know how much they cost because these were a Christmas gift. But overall, I would definitely recommend buying this headset, the Bose AE2w wireless headset. I think my mum got these from the Apple store, actually. But I imagine you can buy them from other retailers as well. And of course, they'll work with devices other than the iPhone. If you have a Google Android-based phone or an older Symbian or Windows Mobile-based phone, they should work with that as well. Anything that supports, the recent Bluetooth specifications and A2DP and things like that, these headphones should work just fine, and I definitely recommend them. There is one slight, I don't know if it's a problem with these headphones or again just a limitation of the Bluetooth specification on my computer, but I find that sometimes when I turn the headphones on and I'm listening to some audio or playing a video on YouTube, when the headphones connect to the computer, the audio constantly breaks up. It sounds like, if you're familiar with listening to streaming audio on a very slow internet connection where you're constantly buffering and the audio is always breaking up, it's like that. It just keeps cutting out and breaking up. I find that these headphones do that sometimes when connecting to the computer. I think this is partly due to having an audio application open when you turn the headphones on. I think that may affect the headphones' ability to connect to the computer. I've also had them, the other thing too is I've also noticed that sometimes these headphones will randomly disconnect from my computer and then eventually they reconnect. I don't know what causes this to happen, but I've noticed they do that sometimes, but not very often. But overall, I would definitely recommend this headset to anyone who wants a good Bluetooth headset for use with a computer or a smartphone. If you like headphones that go over your head, I would definitely recommend these. This is what the headset looks like when it's on my head. As you can see, the headphones don't stick out. They don't protrude much from my ears. They protrude a little bit, of course, but they're very lightweight. They're not heavy. They're very lightweight and they're very comfortable. They feel very good on my ears. And as I say, what's important about headphones like this is the sound quality, and to me, the sound quality on these headphones is fantastic. Excuse me. And when they're on your head, of course, as you can see, you just reach up with your left hand and the controls are easily there. The volume button and the power switch just fall under your left thumb, and then the multifunction button is on the top there. So that's really all I have to say about these headphones, so thank you for watching and feel free to leave a comment if you have one.